As promised in my last video, I'm back with a complete application process to German universities. If you have missed my last video, please go and check out where I have explained very important details about the German university system. Let's start. I have prepared a small presentation where I'll explain you everything you need to know about the German university application process and the platform involved. For a short introduction of myself, my name is Sarab. With this video and with this channel, I want to empower every one of you, whether you're a student or a working professional, to work or study in Germany. And for that, I'm happy to help and share my experiences with you and answer all your questions which you need to know. The purpose of video is to guide you through the application process. We will cover some key steps, like we'll start with the DAAD website, then how to prepare your application list, applying through Uni-Assist website, and if you're applying through, we should understand the application process involved in Uni-Assist and what is VPD and what Uni-Assist application fees are involved and what exactly the process looks like. And first, an important note will be here to start early as soon as possible and being well organized. The first stop will be DAAD website, www.daad.de. And if you ask me what exactly that is, it's a German academic exchange service, which is a non-profit organization and which have everything you need to know about the colleges, about the scholarship programs and the tips, the rankings, everything. I will give you a short overview of how the DAAD website look and what you can do with that. You just need to go daad.de and then you have many options. So I have this in German because of my location, and if it opens up in German for you also, you can change the language here. There are different sections. So if you want to know about study and research programs, study and teach abroad, information and services for higher education services, the DAAD, what exactly DAAD, you can do it. And if you want a DAAD letter, you can also subscribe here, and you have some scholarship sections here, international programs, and the news which you can walk through. You can in peace go through it, but from my side, what exactly important is to prepare a list of the programs you want to apply, taking the reference from that website, because it contains all the necessary information about that university, the requirements, the process, everything you need to know to apply to a particular German university. So how I do it, it's an international program, so you should go international programs. So you can see here there are around 2422 programs available, and you can select here. If you have not learned German yet to B2 or C1 level, you will have your best chance in English language courses only, so you should select it here. And if you are applying for bachelor, master, PhD, preparation course, language course, everything, you can put the filter. So if I want to look for a masters for myself, I will go for masters. There are around 1400 programs there available. Then the language you can choose, and then you can select the fields. For example, I can check for myself engineering, and then you just click search. There are 404 results. Like you see, there are 404 programs now. As an aspirant student, you should be narrowing down your criteria to get to the university you want to apply. So it's a broader overview that you have 404 universities in English language and in engineering field, but you cannot apply 404. Yeah, you need a lot of time. You can apply maybe, but you will need a lot of time and you will not be successful. So it's good to know about all the universities and what lies behind what they are offering, but the portfolio is so huge that you cannot apply to each university. So be focused and be clever enough to prepare and organize yourself where you want to apply and where not. So for me, like if you are interested in civil engineering, so here you can select the civil engineering subject also. Like here now it's narrowing down, so you don't need to look at 404 results. You can narrow it down further by playing on these filters or just putting the search field. So if I say I'm a mechanical engineering or engineering general, let's take it like that, and then course language is selected. Then you will have, so this is also important that you narrow it down to what type of university or what type of program or mode of study you want to apply. So I will apply for fully on-site. I don't want hybrid, 50-50 online. No, I don't care. And then here it's more how much duration. So for duration for masters is normally 1 to 2 years. So I will apply for 2 years. The location. So Germany is famous for everything. If you want something like international city, you can go to Berlin. If you love hiking and sports and mountains and winter sports especially, you can come to Munich. And in the region you will find many universities, many top universities like TUM. You have to make choice. So here you can select it, or if you don't want to have a preference, you can just let it be random, because at the end all universities have somewhat same reputation and it will give you a good future. Here is the main difference. So if you want to apply to a university or applied science, this is what I spoke in my last video where I'm explaining what is different between a normal university and a University of Applied Science, go and check out. For now, I'll be just applying for University of Applied Science, and then here are the universities you can apply. I will let it be institution. I don't want to select then course specific. So here is the basic one, because if you see, there are like 51 universities which will all be public universities. Some public universities still charge some fees. If you go up to 5,000, 10,000, it means they are definitely private universities. And for now, I will just target the universities which are free, of course, because of money reasons. Then I will go for winter semester. Like now, if I'm sitting in April, the next deadlines are for winter semester. So definitely you should try to know what the actual process is. So even if you are still in the last year of your bachelor's, or maybe in school and you want to apply in the next years to bachelor's course, still it's a good time to have a practice or overview of how the process runs. And here I'll choose for myself winter semester, and then I have around 47 results. So it's pretty shrinked list which I have to prepare, or where I have to focus my energy and my time. And I think out of 47, even if I get 5 universities, I'm happy. If you go by list, you can see that subjects is this, language is this, 3 semester. So you see that all are English, all don't have fees. So you see the city also, Köln. After this, it's time to choose the university you want to apply to. So preparing a list of program and university you are interested, it's very important. So you have to do your research, then prepare a list, and you have to consider factors like what is the program content, what is the reputation, what is the location of that program or location of that university, what is the language of that teaching program, the admission requirement, etc. You have to filter out the programs on the DAAD website or the university portal directly. But important will be to prepare a list for you having all the information you just saw on the DAAD website. So this is exactly the list I'm talking about. This one I prepared particularly for one student who I was guiding. It's especially for CSC. So if you're applying for CSC master program, the actual format should be like this: name of the college, course name. You can put a link. It's all about DAAD. I have prepared the DAAD links, and then I have also attached the PDF, so it's easier for you. And then here's the location. So if you're interested in Kiel, for example, in the north of Germany, or if you're interested in Frankfurt, next here's a course link, here's the PDF you exactly need to know. So if you click here, you will directly land to the complete list of the requirements, the semester fee, and all the links you need to know. Like here you see it's a Uni-Assist application program and the contacts and everything. So I have prepared this already. So if you feel need of that, just write in the comment. I'll be happy to share that with you directly. Coming back to this list, I share here like what are the minimum grades you need, because the student I was working with was one of the students who had not so much good grades, and he was very helpless because he understood there is a lot of competition. His grades were not good. He could not speak German. For all this, I prepared a complete list to explain him where he have the chances and where he should not spend his energy. Other things which are affecting our IELTS results. So some university ask 5.5, some ask even 7. You should be having overall view in this list. I gave him the chance to see like if it is Uni-Assist or direct. There's difference in Uni-Assist application and direct application to the colleges, which I will explain you in the next steps. Then you have the beginning. So I write if some programs are only in summers, and here especially this one is very important because you have application fee. Here you can see if it's tuition fee free or with tuition fees, and then I selected for languages. And also here I see how many semesters, and then you can also create a deadline. So if you are applying for winter semester, you can put your deadlines here. Now you have gone to the DAAD website and you are ready with the list of colleges you are interested to apply. The next will be which path you have to start from. So it will be either direct application to the university or via Uni-Assist. These are the only two main pathways. Direct applications, like I said, it's more directly to the university portal. Uni-Assist is a centralized service for many German universities, and method depends on the university and program you are applying to. If you're applying to a university which is allowing you to apply directly to the website, you have to go onto their website and apply to the application portal. Mainly this is through Primus, but it can vary from university to university, and requirement and deadlines are specific to that university. So make sure that you read that. And if you have any questions regarding that, please reach out in the comment section. Next one is Uni-Assist. It's a common step for many international applicants. Uni-Assist checks if your qualifications meet the general requirement for admission or not. Uni-Assist homepage, you can see, you can filter out the details there, and can use the list you prepared from that website here in Uni-Assist directly. For applying to Uni-Assist, you have to create an account, you have to fill up the forms, upload documents, pay the fees, and submit your application. Let's go and walk through the Uni-Assist website portal now. So here we are on Uni-Assist website. You have to create a login. It's very simple and easy process to do it. Like you just fill up these details and it should be ready. If you click this one, you are on the home page. So it's look like this. So you have your search fields and you don't need to know much. You just have to type the name of the program. So for me, like if you see that if I have to apply for finance, I will just put finance here, winter, university. It's somewhat like filter applying like we have on DAAD. So you can select the university or you can select the states. So if you say that out of 16 states, you want to do something in Baden-Württemberg, Berlin, Bremen. If you don't have any preference for some location, just let it be empty. And this one is important if you want to apply for bachelor's or master's. I think that's pretty much. And then you say search. And then you have around 20 programs for finance in masters where I can apply. If you say this is the program I'm interested in, you can see some details here. It's not the complete details. You have to click here. If you click, then you are landed into the program website where you can check all the details and whatever they are asking for, along with the fees, along with ECTS points, 3 semester or 4 semester, language of teaching, admission requirements also. So you go one by one all the things which you see and make your list. Like I showed you the list, you have to put everything you need to know or which is important for application process in that list so that you don't forget. It's good to have a complete list, or in the list you add all these things definitely. So if I go back, and then if you want to apply for some program, you can select it. So if you select it, then it goes directly into your portfolio. So like here, I will not disturb the shortlisting I did for her. It's just that you will see everything here. This is the one I added. You can show details. It's not extensive details, so make sure you go on the degree program and link, or even if you know the college, just Google it and go to the department where you want to apply for. For me, it's accounting, so I can apply for accounting. I will go in that accounting department or the course program where I'm interested to apply. Important thing is here that you have here always red marked unanswered questions. So these are some questions it's already been filled because it takes the reference from the other application you have shortlisted. So you have to at least fill up once all the general details. And then you have some university details, which is also important, which differ from university to university. So here they are asking something language certificate, they are studying the past in Germany. So all these questions are there, which you should be able to answer. But like I said, if you have any questions, just feel free to ask. And then you have to answer English language skills. So here you should be uploading either your IELTS or TOEFL, and then it should be sufficient. And then once you are done, then you will have here the fees. So you see the first course is being charged 75 euros and all the consistent courses are being priced on 30 euros. So if I want to apply to all these 7 universities I have shortlisted for myself, it will be 255 euros. The payment process, like it goes, it's a simple process. You can pay directly via online or make somebody pay on your behalf in Germany if you have friends or family living here. Here you have your account, so you can change or you can upload money like this. I don't suggest it, but like all the things, normal things you need to know. Here are the documents. So before going to payment everything, you need to upload some documents also. So here, if you select here, you can select what category of documents you want to apply for. If you want to upload test AS certificate or something like that. So here is the category. These are the bare minimum you need to submit to Uni-Assist so that they can check your application and then send the assessment to university. So here you need CV. If you have experience, add the experience. If you don't have experience, just let it be and add your college details and whatever projects you did, making it a good CV, the best one you can. Then language certificate, if you have German language certificate or like English language certificates, just upload it here with selecting this category. Then if you have letter of motivation, so letter of motivation, yes, you will need it. For some universities they ask statement for purpose, so just feel free, if it's a statement of purpose or letter of motivation, just paste it here. In others you can upload some other certificates also, maybe some appreciation letter from your university or from your professors. There's something called letter of recommendation, which is not stated here, but I think here you can already upload letter of recommendation, which is very powerful. I explain in this video. If you can check the link how to write an LOR, go and check out the link if you're still in the process of getting LOR, letter of recommendation. For letter of motivation, I have also prepared one video linked above. You can check there. I have explained everything, how you prepare a SOP for yourself. So both the things I have done. If you want some help with CV, just feel free to ask and I'll prepare some video how to prepare CV also. So if you have done some voluntary activities, you can use the other option, your passport, your school certificate, your university certificate, your work experience or internships you did, and maybe some work sample if you have some project or something. Once I have submitted and Uni-Assist have given me some assessment, you will see it here. I don't have anything because they have not given me anything yet. I have not applied or paid for it. So once I apply for this person, then the feedback or the assessment will be coming here. I'll recommend you, if you are ready with all the documents, everything, just go it in one shot, that you apply for 5-7 universities, because the time taken will be extra if you shortlist one university today and then tomorrow you are doing again one, because all the information remains same, your certificates, your motivation and everything, what the general details are which you are fulfilling in these mandatory questions. So it will be easier for you to get a response, an early response. If you have already made up your mind, if you have already the money, just go for it. So you still have to pay bare minimum 75 euros, and for the next application you will be paying 30 euros. Also to note here that this 75 euros get expired if you don't get selected in this semester. Rest you can work on this website. So here you can change the language, you have all the checklists, deadlines, facts, apply online, universities, and everything you need to know. So they also have explained. So it's a very good tool and easy to use tool. Go for it, check out. We will move forward to the next step. Now you have seen everything about Uni-Assist portal. It's time to understand what you should consider while applying through Uni-Assist portal. So pay attention to the documents accuracy, translation, deadlines, university specific requirements, so that your application is assessed timely and it don't take ages or months to give your feedback to the university. So send documents to the Uni-Assist. Sometimes they ask the hard copies of the documents, sometimes they not. But make sure you don't send any original documents, because then it will be difficult to get back them. So just send the copies. Normally they ask for attested copies and nothing else. So make sure that you send them the attested copies and not the originals. Minimum required documents and the deadlines you can find on Uni-Assist. If you ask me what is the time expected from Uni-Assist for assessing your application, first thing you should know that it varies from application volume and the time you're applying through. And you have to always check the Uni-Assist website. Normally you can have all the processing time informations in this link. I will share the link in the description. Go and check the link if you need. The important will be to know what is exactly VPD. VPD is a Vorprüfungsdokumentation or preliminary review documentation, which Uni-Assist do for you and shares with the university directly along with your other documents. And it's the university who makes the final decision on your application. But important to note that all the universities don't need this VPD. Now, if you have already applied, you have already received some positive response from Uni-Assist, which may be a letter, so you can go in your account and check there. You will see that if they have rejected you or if they have accepted you. If they have accepted you, that means your documents meet the requirement. They have sent already the assessment to the university, and now you have to wait for the university decision. For this, you have to remember to check your emails and university portal regularly. But if you don't get feedback for some months, feel free to ask the university directly on their email. You can find the emails on their university website directly and reach out to them. They are very polite to answer most of the time. So just reach out, and if you have a phone number, just feel free to call them and get the feedback, because it can sometimes happen that they put you in the wait list. Then might be you not get exactly the replies after the deadline is closed. Maybe they are waiting for other students to accept or not. Sometimes it happened with my students also, which I have guided. They also were in the waiting list. At the end, it was not a positive result, but they keep you on the hold, and it's your decision to go with the other university or wait for the decision. From my side, the key takeaways and the tips I can give you for smooth application is to start early, as soon as possible. Be thorough. Whatever is stated on the university website, that website, read it, prepare a list so that you have everything in the glimpse of your eyes and you don't miss any important details. The most important will be meet deadlines. After the deadline is over, you have no chance, sadly. So you have to apply for next semester. So it's important you keep in mind and keep in list in red that you have deadlines coming up. And you should check the websites regularly, like this DAAD website, Uni-Assist website, and the university you're applying to websites regularly, so that you are on top of every information you need to know. Also, you have to stay organized, and like I said, Excel list is the key to your success to study in Germany. So prepare this list thoroughly and be on top of it. This video went very long, but that's what I wanted to share so that you understand everything about the application process and you are confident to apply. That was my motive and aim of this video. I hope it helped. Thanks for watching till now. And if you have questions still, feel free to reach out in the comment section. Feel free to ask for the DAAD list of universities. I'll be happy to share with you. Having said that all, I wish you a good day and see you next video. Thank you.